So Savitri was given an offer to come back to heaven and live in heaven. Glass ocean, deep into thyself, thy way. Deep into thyself, thy way. Now, this thyself stands for the ocean. The Supreme Himself is the ocean. The Supreme Himself is the ocean. And that ocean is apotheosized here, for the Supreme here. And the ocean should clasp his wave into himself. Savitri is his way of that ocean. So she is in fact a part of the Supreme Himself. But now he is asking, okay, you have come here as a way, now get back into my ocean. Remain calm, steady. Happy forever in the embosoming surge, and you will be always happy here then, you see. Well, this is of course a very dangerous advice. It means that the way will no more be there at all. Savitri is going to get dissolved into the Supreme. It will be her laya. Her laya. The purpose of her incarnation, etc., all that for which she had come here, that won't be now fulfilled at all. You are given offer. Okay, you have done all that thing. Get back now and stay here. Grow one with the still passion of the depths. So that ocean is the stillness, the calm, the tranquility, the inactivity, so to say, also, luminous passivity. Go and stay back here. Now here, still passion. Well, this is a bit of a strange phrase. Can the passion be really still, calm, tranquil? Normally not, you see. Passions are not that way, you see. It's a bit of an oxymoron, actually. Still passion, you see. Then shalt thou know the lover. So, see, what he is saying is that you will know the lover and the loved are one only when you come back and stay into your Supreme Self. In fact, then there is no difference at all. You have dissolved yourself into Him. See, there is no question of knowing then. At that point, you see, leaving the limits, dividing Him and the lover, the loved. Then shalt thou know the lover and the loved. Leaving the limits, divide. I don't know, how will she know then when she has kind of merged herself into the ocean? How will she know that she is separate, that there is a lover, there is a loved and all that kind of a thing, you see, when she has dissolved, so to say. Grow one with the still passion of the devil. Then shalt thou know the lover and the loved, leaving the limits, dividing him and the receive him into boundless Savitri. You have become now boundless, infinite. Receive your lover into him. Lose thyself into infinite Satyavan. The lover and the loved joined together, they have become one. O miracle, where thou beganst, there cease. Indeed, it is a miracle that Savitri, the immortal, has taken the immortal birth. That itself is a miracle. How it has happened? That the immortal has taken the mortal birth. Where thou beganst, there cease. Come back and stay here, forget about everything else. This world is an impossible world. Why you want to struggle with this? Forget about it, come back and stay here. You have done such a great thing, you have crossed all the doors of ignorance, etc., death. You have come here, now stay here. Enjoy the bliss forever here. This is of course a snare, this is of course a temptation. The only puzzle which is how is it that the Supreme Himself is saying something like that? Is something like that, you see. After all, when Savitri, oh miracle, by whatever process it might be, she has taken a purposeful mortal birth. It cannot be without his knowledge, without his intention, without his will, without his sanction. And now he's saying, forget about all that and come. All that. Now, it is a kind of a counterpoint also to emphasize the necessity of what she must do in her mortal birth. In other words, the occult load here is she has to assert, he is not going to tell, do this, do this, do this, do this. She has to assert, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. And therefore, she is given this particular occasion by saying so, come and stay back here, you see. Now, Savitri, if she says, the whole game is gone then, you see. The purpose of her birth, of her mortal life, etc., is lost totally. If she says yes to this one, she would have forgotten everything. It means that there is absolutely no solution for this mortal world. There cannot be any solution at all if she goes back at all like that, you see. Now, if that has not to happen, then Savitri has to assert something. The Supreme is not going to do that thing for you. Something from here has to open out to the Supreme. From here, it has to open out to the Supreme. And then say, okay, I grant you then, you see. It is not given as a gift, as a free prize, you see. It's a said, you see. You have to demand, in other words, you have to have a qualifying tapasya to demand his boon. The boon of the highest kind. And it is for that occasion, Savitri is rising to her true self. What she is here for. She is not, so to say, tempted. In other words, her tapasya is really so firm that she is not going to budge from the purpose of her mortal birth. Look thyself into infinite Satyavan. O miracle, where thou beganst, there cease. Therefore, but. Therefore, but. So that but completely dismisses all that he was offering to her. One word is enough, you see. All that he was offering is totally dismissed straight away. Sorry, I am not going to accept what you are suggesting to me. Now, in fact, that is the beauty of the free will. See, the Supreme is there, Savitri is there, he is telling her something and she says no. Can you say something no to God? Will you say something no to mother? Will you say something no to the mother? See, mother says, okay, I want to give you this book. I say, no, sorry, I don't want this book. Will you say that? You see? For me, Now it depends upon the kind of qualifying tapasya you have done, the qualifying sadhana you have done to say no to her. No, I don't want this, I want this. I don't want book, I want the knowledge which comes through the book to me directly from you. See, it is that I want, see. So it really needs a demanding tapasya, very hard, severe tapasya, sadhana, intensity of sadhana is required. Therefore that but Savitri answered to the radiant God. See, he is radiant, she is opposing him. You see, he has all the light, he has all the knowledge with him. Still, she says, I'm sorry, I'm not going to accept. Not only she says, I'm not going to accept you, she says, in vain thou temptest. She had the courage to say, in vain thou temptest with solitary bliss. Two spirits saved out of a suffering world. She is firm in the mission of her soul. No temptation is going to dislodge her from that. My soul and his indissolubly linked in one task for which our lives were born, to raise the world to God in deathless light, to bring God down to the world on earth we came, to change the earthly life to life divine. She is making a tremendous statement. And she is telling in just a couple of lines the entire purpose of her mission. Entire purpose to which she is fully awake. Two spirits saved out of a suffering world. Now, if the purpose is the life divine, according to this phrase, then why two spirits? Why can't she alone? Why Satyavan and Savitri? Why two spirits? Two spirits saved out of a suffering world. That is not going to help me. My soul and his indissolubly linked. My soul and his indissolubly linked. Then shalt thou know lover and loved. We are already linked together. Nothing can really remove that together. We already know that we are together. What are you offering me then? Then shalt thou know, but I already know it. I already know it, you see. Indissolubly linked. The lover and loved are always there together in the case of Savitri. Because he said, no, the lover and the loved, him and thee. Limits him and thee. We are always together. Indissolubly, we are always together. You think death has separated us? Not at all. What she is asserting. In the one task for which now they are linked together indissolubly. For what purpose? She is clarifying the purpose of their being together. Why two spirits are required? It is in the context of that she is describing the purpose of her coming here. To raise the world to God in deathless light. That is one aspect of that purpose, of that function. To raise the world to God in deathless light. To bring God down to the world on earth. Both simultaneously. The ascending triangle and the descending triangle. They had to come together to raise the world to God in deathless light, to bring God down to the world on earth. When they join together, then the perfect square is formed, the perfect manifestation with the blooming lotus in it. with 7 waves on that footing. To raise the world to God in deathless light, to bring God down to the world on earth. Now, two spirits. She is explaining why two spirits. The purpose of these two spirits is given here. Now, of these two spirits, one of them is going to do this, and the other one is going to do this. Therefore, two spirits. Therefore, two spirits. To raise the world to God in deathless light. That is the part, that is the role of Savitri. To raise the world to God. You are telling me to come back, leaving the world. My purpose is lost then. To bring, to raise the world to God in deathless light. That is what Savitri is going to do. To bring God down to the world. That is the purpose of Satyavan. She wants Satyavan for that purpose, to bring God down. The manifestation is possible only when he is here. So actually, the union, the marriage, the holy marriage of the lover and beloved is for this purpose, to raise the world, to bring God down. It is for that purpose the marriage is supposed to be there. The fulfillment of marriage is there in that. And what is that marriage going to achieve finally? Life divine. To change the earthly life to life divine. That is the whole idea behind it.